Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The real goals of Carter, FC Game Changer. Here are spoilers for Tuesday, March 18, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Ridge and Erick Forrester must deal with a significant development in the Takeover plot in tomorrow's episode. Steffy Forrester Finnegan also raises doubts about Carter Walton's motivations. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Carter Walton's goals. Fans can anticipate that Ridge and Erick will be relieved to finally be in charge of their business in tomorrow's episode. Ridge has also regained his brother and best buddy. The takeover documents were torn up by the manager, who appeared sincere. There's always a chance Carter will con you again. However, even when no one else is there, we have witnessed Carter becoming upset over this. Therefore, it is likely that he is being sincere. The intuition of Steffy Forrester Finnegan. The fact that Carter tore up the LLC documents makes Steffy very happy. She joined her family in celebrating. She will, however, wonder if Carter's motivations are entirely good. Steffy states that Hope Logan shouldn't be engaged with Forrester Creations in the weekly preview segment. But that was the only thing Carter had. Ridge and Erick were able to regain control of their business by retaining Hope's fashion line. A revelation that changes everything. According to Tuesday, March 18 spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge and Erick will experience a twist of some sort. Additionally, it is said that this time changes the company's trajectory. I wonder if Carter finds out that the Forresters are unable to fulfill that one requirement of the agreement. If HFTF is unable to stay, will Carter still agree? Will Ridge and Erick subsequently retract their promises? This might go in many different directions. What to anticipate? What else can we anticipate? Carter is confronted with a moral conundrum. Hope will lose it when she finds out what occurred. By claiming that her line is protected, he will obviously lessen the blow. But it appears like Hope hasn't discussed her fashion line much in the last few weeks. Having the advantage appears to be Hope's main concern. It's also possible that Hope coerces Carter into breaking his agreement. Hope will stop at nothing to maintain authority over Steffy. Could she really persuade him to reconsider, once more? Is he capable of doing that? Then what? Steffy wants to remove any hope for the future. According to Tuesday, March 18, 2025, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy doesn't believe a word Hope and Carter say. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy is never happy. Steffy Forrester Finnegan is happy that Carter Walton realized his mistake and tore up those LLC documents, but she is incensed to learn that Ridge and Erick Forrester decided to continue Hope for the future since it is profitable. No matter how much money the line brings in, she doesn't care. Because of what she did, she does not want Hope Logan in the vicinity of Forrester Creations. Will Erick and Ridge choose to let the past be the past, or will Steffy get her way? They can already see that Carter's management style may be the path Forrester Creations will take in the future. Is Steffy going to notice the same? Hope must, of course, let things go as well, but she is prepared to lose it when she finds out that Carter gave the business back to Ridge and Erick. Hope might begin to realize that Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, was correct all along, but Carter hoped that Hope would be understanding. It's true that Hope has been taking advantage of him. Hope, who believes too highly of herself, doesn't even want to notice it. Carter needs to prepare himself for Hope's wrath, as it will be extremely potent. Sheila's joy and pride. When Luna Nozawa first appeared at Il Giordano, Sheila Carter was appalled. Even more hypocritically, she whispered that she didn't want to be around Luna since she was a crazy killer. As though Sheila hadn't done exactly the same thing, or worse, in her lifetime. But Luna has news that will completely alter Sheila's life. She is Sheila's grandchild and the daughter of John Finn Finnegan. Sheila could not have hoped for better news than this. What does it matter if her grandchild commits murder? These things do occur. As of right now, Sheila welcomes Luna into the family since she wants to know at least one of her grandchildren. hold on tight. It will be an exciting journey. Carter's heart overrules Hope's mind. Daphne's book is a gripping examination of love, reason, and the conflict between instinctive feelings and reasoned thought. The narrative centers on the lives of Carter and Hope, two people whose relationship turns into a battlefield for the struggle between the soul and the intellect. Daphne skillfully demonstrates through their trip how love can overcome even the most logical obstacles and how emotions frequently defy reason. The title sums up the main idea. Hope's attempts to approach their relationship sensibly and cautiously are ultimately overshadowed by Carter's emotional choices. Ultimately, Daphne's story demonstrates that genuine love is not always subject to mental control. Carter is a passionate and impetuous artist at the start of the novel, and his emotions rule his life. He is an instantaneous person who frequently makes judgments without giving them much thought. Hope, on the other hand, is an analytical and practical architect who places a high importance on logic and structure. When they first meet, their disparate personalities cause tension right away, but they are also irresistibly drawn to each other. Hope is fascinated by Carter's spontaneity and emotional depth, while Carter is captivated to Hope's brilliance and steadiness. They develop a bond that neither of them can deny, in spite of their differences. As their relationship progresses, Hope finds it difficult to balance her rational outlook on life with her love for Carter. She continuously examines their relationship, assessing its benefits and drawbacks and wondering if their differences are too vast to be resolved. But Carter, who feels that love cannot be analyzed or explained, welcomes their relationship passionately. As Hope's thinking struggles with her developing affections for Carter, this basic contrast in their viewpoints becomes a frequent source of conflict. Through their relationship, Daphne delves into the more general issue of heart versus mind, a perennial conflict that appeals to readers. Hope is a metaphor for the logical, cautious, and frequently overanalyzing intellect. Impulsive, passionate, and emotionally motivated, Carter is the epitome of the heart. Their exchanges show the difficulties in striking a balance between these two forces as well as the beauty that might result from their union. According to Daphne's account, the heart is what gives life its depth and purpose, even though the mind is necessary for navigating it. Carter's opulent, passionate act, which defies all logic, is one of the novel's major turning points. He surprises Hope by taking her on an impromptu excursion to a secluded island that has special meaning for him. Carter sees this gesture as a way to show Hope how much he loves her and how beautiful it is to live in the present. However, the impracticality of the expedition initially overwhelms Hope. She is concerned about their plan's unpredictability, the expense, and the interruption to her work schedule. Carter's excitement and the prospect of an amazing experience captivate her despite her mind racing with all the reasons why this trip is a poor decision. This scene perfectly captures the main struggle of the book. Hope's heart begs her to jump, while her intellect warns her to hold back. She ultimately chooses to accept the journey and have faith in Carter. As they discover how to mix spontaneity and structure and learn to value one another's viewpoints, the journey turns into a life-changing event for them both. In this episode, Daphne demonstrates how love can unite the heart and the mind and how letting go of control and allowing one's emotions to guide one may sometimes lead to the most meaningful experiences. The tension between Carter and Hope grows throughout the narrative, especially when outside forces are involved. Hope's connection with Carter worries her family, who place a high importance on stability and pragmatism. They fear that his impetuous behavior may cause instability and heartache. Hope struggles with these issues, questioning whether she is making the correct decision and doubting her feelings. Hope's hesitancy and propensity to overanalyze their connection, on the other hand, annoy Carter. He finds it difficult to comprehend why Hope is unable to just trust her heart, as he feels that love ought to be sufficient to overcome any challenge. Daphne deftly captures the complexities of their relationship, demonstrating how even the greatest bonds may be strained by both internal and external factors. She examines the notion that love is not always simple or easy via Carter and Hope's hardships. It calls for understanding, compromise, and a readiness to accept vulnerability. Moving forward requires both characters to face their anxieties and insecurities, and their journey demonstrates the human heart's tenacity. Carter's life-altering choice, which compels him to choose between his desire and his love for Hope, is the novel's conclusion. He is given the chance to perform his art on a global scale, but doing so would mean spending a lot of time away from Hope. This choice is painful for Carter since it puts his two biggest passions at odds. Hope, who is always pragmatic, pushes him to seize the chance since he thinks it makes sense. She tells herself that it is the correct thing to do, so she attempts to repress her own emotions of loss and despair. But in the end, Carter's emotions triumph over his intellect and Hope's reasoned reasoning. He declines the opportunity to be with her since he knows he cannot stand to be apart from her. Hope is shocked by this choice because she had persuaded herself that their bond was not strong enough to support such a sacrifice. Carter's decision compels her to face the intensity of her emotions and accept that love is not always comprehensible. Daphne demonstrates here that the heart possesses an inherent wisdom that surpasses reason and logic. In the novel's conclusion, Carter and Hope get a better understanding of both themselves and one another. They discover a method to reconcile their differences into a peaceful union after learning to recognize the advantages and disadvantages of their individual life perspectives. Carter comes to understand the need of stability and preparation, while Hope learns to trust her feelings and enjoy the beauty of serendipity. Together, they forge a passionate yet grounded bond that demonstrates the ability of love to bring the heart and mind together. A moving and provocative examination of the intricacies of love and the never-ending conflict between feeling and reason can be found in Daphne's Carter's heart overrules Hope's mind. She demonstrates the difficulties and benefits of following one's heart, even when it goes against reason, using the characters of Carter and Hope. In the end, the book supports the notion that love is a power that is both incomprehensible and uncontrollable, yet it is also what gives life meaning. Daphne ultimately demonstrates that the heart, with all of its flaws and weaknesses, is frequently the best source of guidance. Is Steffy's clever scheme to frame Luna a risky game? Steffy Forrester's desperate and cunning scheme to frame Luna Nozawa is exposed by spoilers and updates for The Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy believes she can accuse Luna of a new crime and imprison her indefinitely, but is this a risky move, particularly if Steffy is the one who commits it? Luna should be easy to frame, who would think she was innocent? In order to carry out a daring plot that would put John Finnegan's daughter back in jail, Steffy is considering a plan to accuse Luna of a new crime. B&B fans are aware that Luna's actions caused the deaths of Paul Hollister and Tom Starr. Even though Steffy herself nearly died during the kidnapping incident, Luna appears to escape punishment. Luna is ready to retake her position as a free woman in society now that she has been pardoned. What will Steffy do to contest Luna's newfound freedom as she finds this scenario intolerable? Steffy is furious and vindictive. Steffy is obviously upset, which can lead her to act rashly to keep her family safe. The fact that Luna has not been held accountable for her prior acts adds to this urgency and fosters a strong sense of injustice. Although Luna's pardon was made possible by Bill Spencer's intervention, this is her one chance to turn her life around. Luna runs the risk of being arrested again and losing her support if she reverts to her previous behavior. Steffy might consider framing Luna for a crime she did not commit in light of these circumstances. Steffy wants to set Luna up for a life sentence in prison, but what exactly is that? Steffy might think about setting things up so Luna returns to prison, where she feels like she belongs. Although Steffy would not purposefully endanger anyone, she might deftly twist events to paint Luna as a persistent criminal who would be dangerous if not restrained. This might entail accusing her of a serious theft or some other plot that Steffy comes up with, which could result in Luna receiving multiple consecutive sentences. It would be interesting to see Luna tell Finn she was innocent, only for him to discover that Steffy was the one who had lied. This type of arrangement can unintentionally bring Luna and Finn closer together, despite Steffy's insistence that they never have a real relationship. Steffy tries to buy off Finn's daughter by trying to run Luna out of town. According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester has money to leave town. Due to her upbringing, Luna has always been concerned about having enough money to live on. For the proper payment, will Luna give up all communication with John Finnegan? Luna Nozawa is a treasure hunter. Luna's attachment to R.J. Forrester was the first indication that she was a gold digger. Later, in order to get high, Luna had to sleep with her mother, Zend Forrester, and her mints. Prior to attempting to woo him while he was still seeing her mother, Luna had to set her sights on Bill Spencer, first wanting him to be her father. By then, Bill ought to have realized that Luna was nothing but trouble. However, Bill continued to defend Luna and even welcomed her into his house after she killed Paul Hollister and Tom Starr. Bill even succeeded in getting Luna pardoned for her offenses after letting her complete her house jail. Luna should be kept far away from John Finnegan and their children, according to Steffy Forrester. As much as she fears Sheila Sharp, Kimberlin Brown, Steffy fears Luna. Both of these would not exist in their universes if Steffy had her way. Steffy can offer Luna enough money now that she's free to find another place to live. All Luna has to do is leave. Steffy may offer to pay for her transportation to whatever destination she chooses. Since Luna now knows that Finn is her father, Steffy is aware that, in all likelihood, she will never leave him. Will Spencer, who has a girlfriend and doesn't want anything to do with her, is another person Luna is feigning interest in. Whatever it takes to get her out of town, Luna must leave. Everyone has a price, they say. Everyone has a cost, as the adage goes. All Steffy had to do was write out a check for more money than Luna had ever imagined having and present it to her. Steffy could even board the Forrester plane and take Luna to uncharted territory. Where would Luna decide to travel, and would she avoid Finn? The rivalry between Steffy and Luna is expected to last for some time. Steffy will keep trying to get rid of Luna as best she can. Will Finn notice what Steffy is wearing and protest her attempt to keep him away from his daughter? Will Luna accept the money and leave, forfeiting the opportunity to get to know her father? Sheila is not as forgiving as she seems. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Sharp might pretend that she embraces Luna Nozawa as her granddaughter. Sheila might not be as understanding as she appears to be, though. Sheila is still upset that Luna killed two of her close friends. In order to protect her family, Luna also came dangerously close to killing Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. Luna Nozawa identifies with Sheila Sharp. Due to Bill and Poppy's frequent dining there, Luna has seen Sheila on multiple occasions. Luna is aware that Sheila is the mother of John Finn Finnegan, and Sheila would welcome her far more quickly than Lee Finnegan would. Luna was never someone Lee loved or wanted around. Lee will continue to feel the same way. Luna will attempt to portray Sheila because she is skilled at portraying others. Regretfully, Luna is unaware that you are unable to play a player. Deacon Sharp would never agree to provide Luna with a place to stay. Deacon will probably never be able to move past his hatred of Luna for what she did to his buddies. Sheila Carter joins Luna Nozawa in play. Sheila gives Luna a kiss and plays along with her. At that point, though, Sheila might tell Luna to avoid Finn. Luna will also not be allowed near Sheila's grandchild. Assuming Luna will keep an eye on Sheila's every move, the two develop a frosty friendship. Luna and Sheila might even devise a plan to get rid of Steffy. Sheila has been interested in getting in touch with Finn and her grandchild. But Luna could have to settle with nothing at all. When things don't go her way, Sheila is certain that Steffy will pack up and leave Finn once more. Sheila might even imply that Luna keeps attempting to approach Finn. Now that Bill has kicked Luna out, will Finn assist her find a place to stay? Luna Nozawa could help Sheila Sharp get closer to John Finnegan. Sheila might think about this a little and determine that she could take advantage of it. Sheila doesn't actually get to spend any time with Finn, after all. Sheila might be able to assist Luna in finding lodging and ensure that Finn is aware of her whereabouts. Sheila might even choose to visit there at some point in order to get to know Luna and be near Finn. Since Luna isn't permitted to see Steffy either, may Sheila assist Finn and Luna in connecting behind his back? Will Sheila watch over Luna to make sure she doesn't harm anyone else? Shiles is aware that she may have contributed to some of Luna's issues. Will Sheila assist Luna and Finn establish a family, or will she keep them apart for the time being? Given what Luna did to her mother, does Sheila trust her around Finn? An explanation of Jacqueline McInnes Wood's maternity leave and Steffy's impending departure. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester's unexpected departure will be made public. Since Jacqueline McInnes will want an explanation for her maternity leave, let's discuss Steffy's future on BNB. Wood just revealed that she is 7 months along with her 5th pregnancy, which is fantastic news for her family. Supporters are ecstatic for Wood and understand that she will require time to heal and form a bond with the newborn. However, as Wood's maternity leave is quickly approaching, Steffy will also be taking a break from the spotlight. Many BNB viewers are already speculating on social media about how Steffy will be written out for the time being. It goes without saying that Steffy and John Finn Finnegan are having a severe marital problem. Finn might be able to convince Steffy to leave him if he dares to exhibit any affection for Luna Nozawa. In order to avoid the turmoil in Los Angeles, Steffy has undoubtedly fled to Paris or another city on several occasions in the past. Steffy can choose to go see Thomas and Douglas Forrester, or she might choose to go somewhere else for an adventure. In any event, for safety, Steffy may decide to leave Finn and pack up the children. After all of Finn's family drama, Steffy might eventually say she's done and leave him. However, with Luna and Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, on the verge of forming a potentially evil alliance, Steffy might fall prey to another kidnapping scheme. Maybe Steffy could spend more time in captivity this time. Luna might even try to get Steffy imprisoned in order to turn the tables on her. With nasty Sheila on her side, we wouldn't rule out Luna framing Steffy for a crime like killing Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park. In any case, when Jacqueline McInnes Wood's maternity leave is due, Steffy will undoubtedly have an escape strategy, and we'll keep you informed of every development. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be some thrilling Steffy surprises soon. Steffy Forrester should leave the show, according to critics. According to The Bold and the Beautiful report, the critics have had their say. Many fans feel that Steffy Forrester should take more than a lengthy hiatus from the program, despite the fact that she is a legacy character. For all the information you require, continue reading below. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, critics want Steffy Forrester to quit the show. The character Steffy, portrayed by actress Jacqueline McInnes Wood, has apparently irritated people worldwide. It's just because she always presents herself as having the answers. Some followers believe that Steffy should leave this made-up town of Los Angeles for Europe and, ideally, never return because she is getting so annoying by telling everyone what to do and having an opinion on everything. A lot of BNB fans have even commented on the issue on social media. Some others have even expressed their excitement for her to take maternity leave. I apologize, we are aware that the writers are to blame, not the actress. The Steffy bully's holier-than-thou ranting is getting old to me, though, guy. Teach it, sister, wrote another critic. Steffy despises Logan in general and Hope in particular. I get that she has legitimate concerns about Luna, but I'm tired of her telling Finn what he can and cannot do. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, what will happen to Steffy Forrester next? Additionally, this comment was made, I'm enjoying Steffy. Lunatic can make a pounding noise. She was abducted by the insane heifer, who intended to murder her. She was aware that she had kids, including a daughter. The fact that she is now her husband's long-lost daughter is irrelevant. She can't simply turn on a switch and begin treating the crazy woman the same way she did RJ. Steffy, go.